My name's Alex Pollard. I helped out with costuming design for Into the Woods.
The giant's a woman.
That size. Where's the ladder?
It really wasn't that hard balancing it because for my role, I really didn't have much rehearsal time. And that was mainly the reason why I picked up costuming, because I was bored and wasn't always needed in rehearsal. So it wasn't hard balancing running from the costume room to here, or just being in costume room and not being on stage practicing. I kind of just like went into Miss Schoonover's room one day, just like was very bored during rehearsals, and kind of was just walking around, pacing her room, and just was kind of just suggesting stuff. And then it just started to become a habit of always being in there. And then she kind of put me to use by like picking out costumes, making some of the costumes, running back and forth through the costume closet. So yeah, I mostly helped find good pieces for them to wear. Like a lot of time I spent just in the costume closet finding correct sizes, finding something that I liked for the character, and then also some of the time I would sew some of the things or mix and match pieces together, and pretty much just put stuff together and see how it worked on the actors. It was really cool, like going in the costume closet and like pulling things and being like, hey, you should try this on, I think it would really look good for your costume. And then seeing them like really like that and be like, that was a really great decision, and seeing them bring stuff to me and be like, hey, can you incorporate this into the costume, or wow, that costume really looks good on that person, or you did really well. That was cool. And also it was like a very much mixed feeling, because one, I kind of felt like, oh, that's really cool, and like I feel kind of proud seeing like not only my friends but seeing like people wear my kind of work on stage and performing it, and other people in the audience enjoy it, and especially seeing photographs of the costume and like the colors and the set coming together and like just helping make that character complete. That was really cool. But then it also felt weird because I also didn't really acknowledge that I helped out, because it just felt like just a regular adult just made and helped out those costumes like every other year. But then you have to like take in that you did put in like a lot of work to make those things come true. It definitely got awkward at times, I feel like, because like people were kind of like, what are you doing? Like, why are you just like always in the costume room helping out? But then I feel like my friends, like once they like started to really enjoy their costumes and stuff, they were like kind of glad that I was doing it, and they were kind of like, they were very supportive and like cheering me on.
No more curses you can't undo, left by fathers you never knew.
There were like many final drafts of like costuming, and like what things didn't fit, what things Shank didn't like, what things like didn't work. So I think I learned how to be like patient and just like have an eye for, I guess, clothing and like creativity and imagination for like a character and like creating a look. It was slightly like awkward because like I was the only one presented the award, and like even though like in my head I'm very like proud and like want the acknowledgement for literally picking up something that I've never done and also taking time out of like being in rehearsal to do this and how much work I put in. Like yes, I wanted that, but also was kind of awkward because I also was very humbled and like I was just trying to help my friends put on a great show. But it was very sweet seeing the whole cast there with me and like cheered me on when I got the award, and just getting the recognition and appreciation I feel and being seen for what I did. It was really sweet.
To be continued.
And happy ever after.